Wake your game up, man. Wake it up, man. It's Stone Diesel Muscle, man. It's Diesel Talk, man. Come on, man. You already know, man. You need to subscribe, man. You need to like this shit. You need to do all the motherfucking above that you know you should be doing, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, remember the beginning steps, though. This is the whole thing, though. You know what I'm saying? The progression. Feel me? That's why I love it like this, because it's like, damn, nigga, I love coming to myself, nigga, being vulnerable to where I'm like, nigga, these are beginning stages, and nigga, I can talk and I can express myself. That feels so good to me. This is why I do it for me, ultimately. The luxury will come with it. That's Mando. But the heart of it, yeah, I love doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? Love doing what you do for you. That's why it's Diesel Talk. And I see a lot of this shit nowadays about everything. Like how Suave got the raw talk. That's why it's hard. Nigga, all the shit. What do you say? Raw talk. I get it. When I had a channel, that nigga named my channel, nigga, months ago, I didn't even know about that shit. I said, nigga, Diesel Talk. Nigga, I put it like that because it's like, nigga, the talk that's coming from my mouth. Just like with raw talk, nigga, coming from every, nigga, that's why he said, nigga, Suave said, nigga, you can come in. Nigga, females, male and females can come in and voice their opinion. That's what it's about. See, a lot of you motherfuckers can't even explain your side of the story by giving a legitimate answer that somebody can use. If you can't answer simple questioning throughout everyday life, and we talking about simple questioning, you should be able to top the fuck out of simple questioning. You should be able to bulldoze past that shit. Simple questioning, that's nothing. You should have that in a headlock. But most motherfuckers don't. They don't. This is why it's raw talk, because he gave this is bomb. It's like the niggas was like, I remember one time that they was like, oh yeah, man, you let the bitches talk too much. Nah, it's to get it's raw talk. It's to get everybody's opinion. See, a lot of you motherfuckers can't even make sense to even have or form an opinion. It's not about agreeing with me, agreeing with your roommate, your neighbor, your wife, your girlfriend. It's not about always agreeing with somebody. It's about explaining whatever you do and what you about and what you own to make it make sense. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers can't do. So I feel that shit. Yeah, everybody has a motherfucking voice. Make your voice count. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Can you make sense in a lot of the conversations that you indulge in throughout the day? Do you give yourself, are you confident? Are you confident on who you are to even have conversation? Because think how fast 24 hours go by a day and you sleep and everything too. It's a lot of high and buy activity. So when a motherfucker does that in 30 days, the motherfucker looks like, damn, how much of you have you expressing in 30 days? Stop waking up and going to sleep by letting everything else on the outside dictate how you move. When are you gonna take control of your shit? Have you ever said, you know what? Let me take control of my shit, man, for a week. Pace yourself. Let me take control. That means your thoughts is gonna be clear for the next week. That means, nigga, you applying your thoughts within the week that you in. You disciplining yourself within the thoughts within the week. You are encouraging the thoughts within the week. You are doing everything to add on to make it better for next week. But don't always put yourself, see, where a lot of times you'll slip is when you set these mental goals. So I should be thinking like this next week. No, when I say it like that, I'm not saying that you need to grasp it by next week. I'm saying you need to have this type of mind of understanding to where your weeks are going by and you're getting more and more control of who you are and how you think and how you can work your own ways. See, because you can't work the ways of the motherfucking crowd. See, that's how everybody gets jammed and they get stuck. Hey man, this is working. Hey, let's get on this wave and see motherfuckers go jump on it. No. What is your way and how are you using it? You gotta first, like I always say, all the shit you think about, how much are you expressing in your everyday life? Ask your simple questioning. Ask yourself, say, before you go to bed, say, damn, how much of today, no matter what you've been through, how much of today have I actually expressed myself? It'll make you think and wonder, because sometimes you up under a script, you up under a role that you may not even know you up under. But it's gonna tell you because how you answering. And then tomorrow, the coldest thing about it, tomorrow I'm gonna have a challenge. I'm gonna fail with something. Tomorrow, I have a challenge. I'm gonna fail and fail again and again, but don't be scared of those failures because that's how you're gonna think and be great. Don't even think about them. Only way you should be thinking about failure within doing something is if you're making a mistake that's not getting you to the next level. If you're stuck on level 1 and you can't pass it for the 50th time, the umpteenth time, then yes, you should question yourself. Duh. But if you're just getting there, don't question yourself just because somebody else got it before you. So now you think you have to get it first. Don't be one of them motherfuckers that everything you do, you gotta be first. You go out with your friends playing basketball in the park. Nigga, you gotta be first. You guys play baseball. You gotta be first. You guys lift weights. You gotta lift the most. You guys talk about cars. You had the best ones. Nigga, you smoke weed. Nigga, you smoke the best. Nigga, so yeah, everything's immaculate. You got everything intact, huh? You got everything intact. You got the best of everything. No. Play your position. Be great at what you know you can be great at. Straight up. Be great at what you know you can be great at. Because before you get there, you got to see yourself already there. You got to see yourself really already there. That's why I be the bullshit with social media. Because guess what? Motherfuckers know that deep down in their heart, I'm only an entertainer on this platform. I only entertain what's going on. I don't jump off in it. And like I always say, there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta ask yourself if the level of entertainment that you do, and then ask yourself, why don't you wanna jump off in it? But that's whatever in life that you feel like you're moving towards. But I feel like social media is something that's right there in your hands for most of us. So most of us communicate with that. Social media is around more than a lot of people's lovers, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, friends, mom, dad, sisters. Social media is that there. Remember, social media is right. So you can get lost fast. Because social media can become your brother, sister, and all the shit I named for you. If you're that type of individual. See, I talk about what I talk about, and I practice what I practice, and I teach what I teach, and I go by the rule system. Not only because it works for me, because you have a hold of your own brain. A motherfucker that doesn't have A motherfucker that doesn't have control of his own brain and it's all the way gone, motherfucker just feeds it, discharges it, anything. You don't know what, you just feeding this motherfucker, getting rid of, you don't know what's going on. A lot of times when that happens, what do we all say? You get to the point in your life where you're like, damn, I need to slow down. Sometimes you get the feeling like what something you're doing like you're overdoing. You're overdoing it to where you're not in the green. You're in the red now because you're overdoing. The shit's overheated, it's burning, it's baked, it's cooked, it's done. Know that. Know that. It's done. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Know your formula, how you gotta pair things up and how you gotta connect the dots to make your life build and what you want. Because a lot of times, do you want things because social media says it? Do you want things because your mom says it? Do you want things because your friends' expectations? What do you actually really want? And this is why I say I am who I am, because I'm the Diesel, and everybody knows that. From the pen to the streets, from a little kid, anybody that read it to me like that nigga's always been like that. You know when I broke that down about myself, and I'm like, damn, I got this. I got this. I got an outgoing personality. I'll say a lot what's on my mind. People know me for being a stand-up nigga. Just the list can go on and on and on when he do the research on himself and be honest with himself. And what the root of it was for me is that, nigga, the thinker, I could all, right. And when you know that and get in control of it and keep it going and push, man, all cylinders rolling, maximum intensity. Let's go. You feel good, you feel great. You feel great. That's all I'm trying to teach you guys. And while I'm teaching you guys, I teach myself. I'm always a student. Because you got to be able to absorb the information that you need. When it's all said and done, that's what I'm saying. If the smoke clear, if it's something going today and the smoke clear, nigga, where's the nigga's legacy at? So I gotta get one, boy.